Numismatic aficionados and seekers, stackers, scratchers, and whatever you might be. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us on another episode of How Come I Can't Find Any of Them Damn Quarters? So what we're going to be doing tonight, looking for some quarters. We got 16 rolls to go through. We'll see what we can come up with, and then we're going to fill up our green boxes and do some other stuff. So yeah, good to have you all here. Who we got here? We got Joey Brown, got Minnesota Picker. That's me. Lori L, Steve Miller, Angie's here, Wild Thing, and others. We'll see who it is as you come through the chat box here. Thanks for joining us on a Thursday, 10 times points Thursday. That's where we're at. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, how you doing? Good to have you with us. And Vic Debs is here. Vic Debs, nice to have you here. Minnesota Picker. Tundra Mike, thank you so much. Holy crap, Tundra Mike. It arrived today. It is the most awesomest. We're going to show everybody here in a moment what I got in the mail today. Casey, 10-month channel member. Holy cow. Casey gets on the wheel first tonight. Got a commercial going on ours. Let's pull up Casey. Very nice. CASSEYPRIDGEN. 10 of those. Do a control copy. There we go. And 10 of those. 10-month channel members. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there. 10-month channel member. Fantastic. This is yesterday's wheel. Who remembers the 3,500 people on the wheel? That's still there. We have not removed that. We could probably have some fun with that wheel later. Yeah, it was perfect. In fact, I've got a bag. I've got 2 bags. First of all, Hector Martinez has sent us some stuff. I'm going to open it up right now and take a look at it, see what came from Hector. I've had it for a few days and keep looking at it going, I should open that. Is Hector here yet? We may wait for Hector. But Hector, very cool to send us some stuff here for, yeah. Look at this. Whole thing there. Gonna take a quick peek at it, see what it is. Shout out to Hector. Love it. Good stuff. Got a mail super chat from Margie Branch. Thank you so much, Margie. Very nice of you. And these are the Ike dollars. Very, very cool Ike dollars. So thank you so much. I got some Ike dollars to give away. Hector Martinez hooking us up with some giveaways here. Look at that, beautiful 1977s. And the best part is I've got holders now that's supposed to fit the dollars. Let's see if it fits the dollars. Right there like that. Flip it over. It's more of a token size. We're going to give it a shot. Yeah, it's a little bit small. My holder's a little bit small for that, but we're going to try. I've had that problem my whole life, a little bit of a small holder. We'll put that back there. We'll do that a little bit later. Thank you, Hector Martinez. Very nice of you. And then from our good friend, Belly Love. Belly Love's got for us, we got some of the sticky notepads that we needed. So thank you, Belly Love, for that. Belly Love also sent me, because I guess I bitch a lot, some tape. Thank you, Belly Love. Got that in the mail today. Got plenty of tape. We won't run out of tape ever. And also, let's see what this is. Are the ASCs the same size as the Ikes? I don't know. It's a great question. I don't know. That is a great question. You have to check them. Look at this. This is fantastic from Belly Love. Get this thing out of here. Oh, it's got a, there we go. Pull the tab. Pull this out like this.
That was bullshit. Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
We can use that. Definitely. Thank you, Belly Love. Fantastic. Very nice of you. And, of course, from our good friend, Tundra Mike, look at this. The 2027 has the 2026 coins on it. This is fantastic. The latest edition, the 80th edition, USA 250 on it. Official Red Book. Thank you so much. We're going to reference this a lot. They've done a great job organizing it. It's going to be a lot easier to run through and take a look at the stuff when we want to look up mintages and dates and stuff. The 250,000 quarters that are worth $1,000 million a piece. Here's a dollar with 50,000. That's 20%. It's $13. So again, enjoy those what are they? Privy marked quarters. 5 times of those are available. Here's another one. Code Talkers with 50,000 made, $8. So keep that in mind as you guys are out there looking for things and stuff. This is freaking awesome. Very excited to have that. What a great reference. Thank you all very much. Unbelievably great, fun stuff. It makes the channel fun to have all participants in it like this. And then you guys are helping out, and it really, really drives home the part of collecting as a community, in my opinion. Anyway, what else do we got here tonight? We're going to be giving away, we got the 1935 Buffalo nickel, the 1935, it's a D, sorry, D. We got the 1935 S Buffalo nickel, a 1929 S Buffalo nickel, and a 1927 Buffalo nickel. We can give those away here tonight. What else do we have? We have a 1936 D Buffalo nickel. We got 5 buffs. Got one of these copper buffaloes I got from the guy in Texas. And then some of the stuff that we found while we were in Texas that we put into holders and stuff. We'll have these a little bit later on for giveaways with the Texas stapler that we used. So we got that going on. And got all this stuff that we've been putting in our 2x2s here the last several days. I'm going to put them in here for organization purposes only. We're usually not organized, but you never know. Sometimes we are. I got this random silver coin just sitting there too. Got to put that out there. Who knows what that'll come in handy for later on. Hope you had a great day today. I had a good one, and then it got weird. I got weird where my body was like, okay, you're done. Just stop. Don't do anything. I was going to do 2 live streams tonight, and I couldn't move after work. I got home. I sat down, and I was supposed to do like a 7:30 and a 9 o'clock one, whatever it was like we've been doing. And I just sat there, and I'm like, I can't even freaking move. So I canceled that first one because it wouldn't have been any good because I couldn't move. And then I just sat there. Then all of a sudden, it's like, all right, get up and do it. So here we are. We're ready to go. Had a great doctor visit today, super doctor visit today. I've graduated from the every 3-month checkup to every 6-month checkup now for my heart. So recovered all the damage done during the cancer treatment on the heart. And that was good music to my ears to hear the doctor say, I don't want to see you for another 6 months. So I've got a 2027 appointment now. 2027 appointment. What's up, Lasso Kid? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Got Vanessa Homestead and Tender Mike and BMTX. Let's see. Who else we got? We got Shawnette and Michael Rose and everybody. Let me throw the Lasso Kid a blue name there so we know who he is and why he's here. We got the things from Uncle Cliff yesterday to give away as well. So we got lots of great prizes, and we're trying to get reorganized because I took most of the stuff and put it into our storage in the College Station area of Texas. So those of you looking to acquire a large coin collection of nickels, go down to College Station, Texas. You'll find plenty of them down there. Exactly. All right, moments away from getting on to our 16 rolls remaining of quarters that we got out of our 2 boxes. Great news is great news. Yes, we love that. It's fantastic. Once we get through these, we're going to go back through our bag of quarters and look at them a second time because we just kind of rushed through them. All right, we got that right there. We'll put this guy right there. Let me open this up because we're going to need these a little bit later on. Thank you again, Belly Loves, hooking us up. Get this without cutting my hand off. Open this baby up, and we get some sticky notes to wrap around our coins. I'll start packaging tomorrow and Saturday. Hopefully get some in the mail tomorrow and Saturday. And then a big shipment on Monday for all you all. As we saw this week, you were getting stuff that I mailed a week ago. So it does take a while to get it to you in the post office. They are raising the price on Sunday, unless they just did that. I'm not sure how it's working. But I want to get them in before that if I can. Anyway, thank you so much, Billy Love, hooking us up. We got sticky notes for days. It's going to be great. And, of course, the tape, which I got to put over here so I don't lose the tape. Welcome, everybody. Good to have you on a Thursday. Thursday.
Bullshit level, DEFCON 5.
DEFCON 5 bullshit alert. All right, we got all kinds of noisemakers. This is going to be great. All right, move you guys out of the way. Get these out of the way. Out of the way. Make space for quarter searching. All of our copper. We're going through copper like it's crazy. Had planned on doing 1 piece or 2 piece, and then everyone loves copper. I love copper. I'm surprised at how much I enjoy the copper rounds. I didn't think I would, but I do. And look, so we own the market on copper round rolls. Let me put my medical tape away. We don't need it right now. And we are good to go. How y'all doing? Great to see you. Thanks for being here. There's that from that. Hector Martinez has been doing real good finding the Ike dollar rolls at the banks and all that. So it's nice of him to share with us. We'll be sure to take a look at each one of those here in a little bit and make those available as gifts for everybody. All right. Get out of the way. There's the English tokens. By the way, Loonfest is a week from Friday, a week from tomorrow. Some people will be arriving a week from today for Loonfest. Join us for that. Braun will be here to tell you more about that later. Your chance to enjoy Loonfest on the internet. You'll watch it on the Real Braun 03 channel. He'll be live streaming from the English Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the pool and other places, and occasionally at a brothel. And it'll be a lot of fun for all y'all. So Turtle Pays is here. Joey Brown, Candace Patterson, Charlie M, Wild Thing. 46 folks here. 32 thumbs up. Can we get a couple more? Let's lift those up. Let's do it. I think they did raise price. The post office and mail the parcel cost 80 more than the last part. Yes. Well, they raised all the package prices. Now they're raising the basic stamp from 78 to 82 cents. And so if you'd been getting one that said $1.27, it'll now be $1.31, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not sure if they raised the secondary prices and all that. We'll find out. Doesn't matter. It's just a few pennies. It's not like that's going to make or break the post office. Apparently it will. They've slowly been raising that price for decades. I remember when it was 13 cents to mail back in 1976. Who remembers that? It's your birthday, Firefighter Dave. Happy birthday to you. Firefighter Dave's birthday, everybody. Shout out Firefighter Dave. All right, let's open this baby up. It's our first roll of quarters of the night, and we're good to go. There it is. Thank you. Loonfest Live. Thank you, Angie. Shout out to all of our lurkers and looky-loos and those of us that are infirmed, those of us who are recovering and dealing with issues. Great to have you. Hope you're finding this on the replay if you can't watch it live, and let you know that everyone here is thinking about you and wishing the best for you. So we got quite a few people working through their issues, and we just, at least you have community here to talk and share, and hopefully make fun of the right people. Have some fun doing it. Uncle Cliff, Jamal, good to see you. I remember the 60s when a nickel per stamp. Yes, a nickel per stamp. D-Mac, the Duke, Big D, Rodney. Yep, exactly. All right, 2016, 2013, White Mountains. You got, what's this guy here? It's 2017, 2023, 1982. Pretty good shape for an 82D. That one actually I'm going to put in a holder because that one's not damaged. And it's a 1982. There's some eagle definition, some feathers. Look at the chest feathers on the eagle here. Still got some chest feather definition on there. Not worn too bad. Canadian postage is up too. 1982D. Think how many games this has been through. 2014. 2019. Didn't find any W's yet. 2020. I did take all the quarters down to the casino today. My lunch break. Over $500 worth we went through yesterday. And I put them into the thing, and I took the receipts up to the place, and they gave me cash for it. It was nice. And I walked out, and then I stopped and said, ooh, I should probably play this game. I did a video on it. These are 26 quarter nickels got at the bank. Oh, cool. Very nice. Hector Martinez. Doing great with the searching in Texas. See what Hector got. Got George Washington's. Nice. Some Mayflowers. Very cool. Good job. Hector doing it. Got to find out what banks he's going to. He's got the good stuff. 66, 84. And anyway, so played a little bit, like, oops, that was stupid. Then I hit a little bit of a bonus and recovered some of it, but I left a little bit down at they got their money's worth. They didn't charge me the 5% commission, but they got their money's worth. So I got to find I got to actually roll them up and take them to the bank. So much more return when you actually take them to the bank. So you guys are lucky, those of you that don't have a casino to drop them off in. Mary Firefly, Michael Rose, Firefighter Dave, Angela Noble, welcome. Nice to have you here, Tina Bebop. These guys over here, we're going to put these in future rolls, I think. I don't have a bucket to put them in. The beverage, got to hydrate a lot tonight. Mr. Patterson. Hey, Coach and everyone, how's it going? Is that a new user ID for the one that wouldn't work yesterday, or is this Mr. Patterson? So I want to make sure we know who we're we're dealing with here. 1960s postage was 4 cents, yes. Went to the sperm bank, they would not give me any pennies. Uncle Cliff, you're supposed to make a deposit, not a withdrawal. Unless you're thirsty, but it's up to you. Hydrated temps are hot today. Yes, 113. 113 I saw today. Maybe that could actually be why. That is actually why. Because I went out in it 3 times today. That is actually why. I had to go to the doctor, had to go to the store, had to go to the bank. Yeah, that's why I don't feel good. It's the heat. I couldn't figure it out. I really couldn't. I'm just laying there like, I just don't care anymore. I'm done. It was interesting. Here's a really bad looking quarter. Somebody snuck that one in. It's the heat. Gotta blame it on the heat. 2024. We've been better luck as for taking the pennies. Firefighter Dave turned 21 today, everybody. Finally go out to a club and get some booze. Congratulations, Firefighter Dave. There's Guam. It's kind of scratched up, but it's a P Guam. We'll keep the P Guam. 2022. 21. Another Hawaiian volcano. Bat quarter. No. Bat quarter. Bat quarter. Bat quarter. Coach, I was like that all day today as well. Yes. The freaking heat. DWCNC. Good to have you back. Look at that. Oh, went from that to that. Nice to have you with us, DWCNC. Thanks for coming back. We didn't offend you too much. That's good. Because we could. We really could. We don't want to. We want everyone to feel comfy and happy and such. Indoor activities during the summertime. Had the indoor activities during the wintertime in Alaska, indoor activities in Arizona, Nevada, Texas. It's over 100 in Texas today, too. Is that the 82? We're going to put that in a holder real quick before I forget. I'm going to find my holders, and let's put them in. 1982D, pretty good shape for a coin that's been circulating for decades and decades and decades. Multiple decades. 44 years. There we go, 1982D. What's going on, Conman, 1978, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh, this is one of the reasons why I like also putting the dates on here, is when we found the coin. So this has been circulating for 44 years, and we decided finally to keep it. So 1982D. We found it on 7/9 of 26. Amazing. 44 years in circulation. Laura R., how you doing? Mike Cav, welcome. Resin, notice that is a coin you sent me. LN, notice that on a coin you sent me. That is too cool. Oh, the date? Yeah, we like doing that. That in there. It's just interesting to know when and how, and someday go back and look at it, and it's just a fun memory. The date on the back, yes. Yeah, those are the dates we pull them, or acquire them, or heist them from the guy collecting coins in his bucket when he's not looking. We reach in and take what we want. If we would ever do that, we never would. 2016, there's a P-Mint 14 Everglades. We've never had an Everglades one, so we'll hold on to that one just in case. That was a nicer coin. 98D, 97, 95. The great-grandkids are going to be in awe in 2046. Yes. It's not that far away, is it? Only 20 years. 2046. Who could believe that? There's another 82D. This one's beat up. This one we're not keeping. Kentucky. 2016. Here's that Alaska one. Trying to see if it's got the extra claw. No extra claw. I've never seen one in real life. 2017 Ozark Mountains. I've been trying to get Braun to autograph a thong. That's between you and Braun. I am not in the thong distribution business anymore. Yeah, I had a snag on that. Yeah. 2019 with a D. 2023 D. Connecticut. Georgia. 98D. 2012 Volcano. 71 Philadelphia, another one. That one's damaged. I received a coin that appears to have a crack running. Super Diana Double Dip. Holy cow, Diana Double Dip coming up later on, folks. The Double Dip is coming up. Diana Double Dip. I have a coin with a die crack from eyebrow down to the rim. So if that's an actual die crack, that's pretty cool, but it looks like it's damaged right there at the rim. Looks like it's damaged to me. I don't know. Is it raised up or is it down in? If it's raised up, it's a die crack. If it's down in, it's scratched. So if it's metal, like when the die cracks, the metal squeezes out. Much like when you see the glass stuff now that they make out of molds and it's got that line on it, that would be a die crack. If it's down into the metal, then that's a scratch. But it's the 1962. But thank you very much, Hector Martinez. Coach, would you like to have a roll of wheat pennies, 25 to 58? Sure, we'd love it. Give them away as prizes. That'd be fantastic. That'd be awesome. We'd love giving stuff away. That would be nice. Wheat pennies are fun. Wheat pennies are great. Let's do this. Loonfest links, check them out. Oh, heck yes. Yeah, we love giving prizes away. Love sharing the wealth with everyone. It's a great hobby. It's a lot of fun. It's a great community. And nobody ever gets mad at anyone else in the coin world. It's the greatest thing. It's Hope Quarter, 2020 D, Georgia, Montana, 22, 2012, 21, 16, so 2001. It's a Rhode Island, 79D in pretty good shape for an old 79er. I think we're going to have to keep that one too. For this many years, it's a lot of years for a quarter. Quarter's the workhorse of the economy, much like the nickel used to be. That's why all the quarters are so circulated. Hawaii again, 2018. Diana McMahon with 10 channel members. Holy cow. Gift memberships for 10 people from Diana McMahon. We got Mark V1Z, Derek the Slot Guy, Old Town Homestead, Mr. Goosey, All Things Sailing, Stephen Tambari, Mom of One, Dee, Ken Gore, and Dogube. All new channel members, thank you so much. Diana McMahon, super sponsorship of channel memberships. Holy cow. Thank you. Let me get you guys on here. Wheel of Names. Thank you so much. DMAC. Got the Diana Double Dip coming up. We got the sponsorships. It's fantastic. Thank you. DMAC. Also got another bat coin. Look at this one. Bat coin on top. It's a D-Bat, 2020 D. Let's see how many bat coins we end up with when we go through this little bag that we've been putting them in. See, we got a full roll of them. 2016. Rhode Island again. 67. I will write that address down, Firefighter Dave. There you go. 22P. D. 19. It's Oregon and Washington, the Pacific Northwest collection. There's another 82. And again, not quite as nice. We'll keep that other one. There's the Encod We Trust. And Iowa. So let's actually put this 1979 into a holder before we lose it. 1979 Denver, quarter, in great shape. Amazing how many years this one's been in circulation. 47 years? 47-year-old coin out of circulation. Nice coin. I try to put a whole set together just for kicks and grins. Oh my goodness. Casey Pridgeon with 10 channel memberships. Casey Pridgeon, 10 channel memberships. 1979D. Found on 7. 9 of 26. Thank you, Casey. Let's see what we got here. We got Knox Quiz, Kizzes, Johnny B, Mikey Bags of Money, Manuel Ferreira, Rob, It's Alive, Ms. Hansen, Mark OATL, Marco Atlanta maybe, Short Mama Bazizbi, and Douglas Meeks, all new channel members. Thank you so much. Holy cow. Thank you, Casey Pridgeon. Casey, get you on here. KCP, thank you, thank you. Very nice. Growing the channel. Getting more people involved. Always fun. The more the merrier. Makes it fun to do the live streams and have everybody participate. Let's put them in the bucket here. I just saw a video of Rob Treasure finding 10 or 15 privy quarters in one box. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I feel bad for those of you that are spending thousands of dollars on those. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. In my opinion, they could be worth it. They could be the greatest investment since SpaceX. They're not worth it. I can show you case study after case study why they're not worth it. There's a lot of demand right now, but what happens in 2 years when nobody gives a rat's ass? Just keep that in mind. They're fun to find. He's giving them away. Huge IRS bill. Massive IRS bill. Enormous IRS bill for the instant wealth with no cost associated to it. Scary, scary stuff there. Just my opinion. I don't know. I'm going to quit saying that too because that's none of my business, but I just feel bad because, I mean, it's a great video. Hopefully he makes enough on the video to pay the taxes. Not worth it. What's up, Texas Mike? Finding them, worth it. Totally worth it finding them. There's so many coins out there with less mintage that aren't worth anything. When I say aren't worth anything, anything near that, they're worth something, but not worth hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. There's Gettysburg. That's a nice 2011 P. That one goes into a holder, definitely. Gettysburg. Here's Sally Ride, looking for the extra Sally on there. Would be great fun to find them. Lots of fun. 1983 P, looking for the Spitting Eagle. It's too worn down. So this one, even if it had the Spitting Eagle on there, couldn't really tell because it's beat up and worn down. That's one we're not keeping. You can go back into circulation. Arches, another George Washington on quarters. Crazy. Hot Springs 2010D. Another cool coin. Low mintage. We're going to go in the book and we're going to do quarter looks here in just a minute. Take a look at the mintages again. Talk about why certain ones are collectible and others aren't. And in my opinion, I'm a collector. You're a collector. Wouldn't you like to be a collector too? It's fun. Collect for the hobby of it. Collect for the chance in the future you get rich. There's no way that you can get rich and retire just going through rolls of coins unless you had enough money to retire in the first place, go through that many rolls of coins, and find every bat coin ever issued. Bat coin, no, bat coin. I told Mrs. Cash that when I retire, we're going to set up an account with Loomis or one of the vendors that do the money distribution for businesses. We'll set up a business account with them where I can get $10,000 worth of coins on a Monday. Then you come pick up the opened up rolls on Friday. Then they bring me new coins on Monday. See if we can do that. Or maybe on Monday, they just pick up and drop off Mondays. Tim Evans, SLS, Wild Thing, Mary Firamuska, Melody Couture, good to see you all. Thanks for joining us. Looking for silver. 16 rolls to go through here. We're going to find something. I don't know what it is, but we're going to find something. Kansas, In God We Trust, is there. Why is the preview mark so important to doing on government silver now? And so people are paying more just because of, oh, these are the same. These are the same collectors who thought that keeping your money, your gold at Roslyn Capital was a great idea. These are the same collectors who pay extra for a first day of issue of something. So whether this was issued on the first day, the 5th day, or the 100th day, doesn't matter. It matters about the condition of the coin. But people are paying for packaging as opposed to the coins. And there's a whole thing out there for that right now. The same way sports cards have turned into a lottery. 100% gambling lottery sports cards. Completely not worth it. Completely not worth it. It's the worst thing going on in the world right now is sports cards rip-offs and fake rare coins. There's another 82D. We're going to keep that one. Fake rare coins. How rare is it? Well, the W's are elusive. They're not super rare, but they're elusive, and they're fun because they've all circulated. So think of the value of a W quarter with 2 million, and that's only 8 times the number of these privy marks. And but they circulated, and they're all damaged, and they're worn down, and so the top quality ones sell for pretty good money, but there's plenty of the other ones out there that are not top quality, whereas all these privy mark ones are going to be kept in top condition. Holy cow, Minnesota Picker, 20 channel members, Minnesota Picker. Thank you so much, Min Pick. Let's see who we got here. Min Pick and Min Pick. Thank you, thank you. Super, super sponsorship. We got Jason Howard, Blackie Sanchez, Lauren Nicholson, James Carrington, Tyler, Smurfinator. There's Nova for Cinderago, Daniel Magdaleno, Jordan Hodge. I would rather not say 111 is here. Just an Angry American. Nice to have you with us. Tandy, 7752. Are you named after the character in Last Man on Earth? Question mark. Frank O.00. Got Mason the Deeb. Doom 45678. Mima Malaya. Amber Lynn. Jayden. Holly Spencer. Cottonmouth. All now channel members. Thank you so much. Minnesota Picker. Very, very kind of you. Very nice of you. New channel members. Fantastic. We'll have a special channel member only wheel coming up, and then we'll have our same thing with the new people. Do a new people wheel. Would love to hear the guy would pay $1 million for Zion Williams to hear him, for a Zion Williamson to hear him again today. I don't know about that one. Tell me what that was. Is it like a one card? Yeah. So Wayne Gretzky back in the 1991 took a Wayne Gretzky insert from Upper Deck, autographed it, 1 of 1, and put it in a safe for his daughter. And people are like, oh, it's worth $1 million. There's only one of those. Well, then since then, there's a 1 of 1 in every box. There's a 1 of 1 of every card. And so are they rare? No. They've ruined the 1 of 1 because there's so many 1 of 1s. So all these things that used to be unique, like the L Unique quarter, this one is fantastic. So here is a collectible. I'd rather have this. Look at that one. Pretty good shape. It is circulated. L Unique, super low mintage, but great shape. Look at that one. We'll put that one in a holder. You know, I'm not going to pay $1,000 for a preview. I mean, what are the price sizes right now? Let's take a look at it here in just a second. We'll do that next. We'll look at the current prices online for the privy marked. I bet they're way down. Way down. 2019, D. Bicentennial. A W. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our first W out of this box right here. Look at this one. This is a 2020. You see the W mint mark right there, and there's the privy mark, V75 on that side. So this is the 2020, and you can tell because of the privy mark. If it had just the W on it, it could be a 2019. So we're excited to see what it is. A W quarter, 2 million mintage is all on these W's, and we're still finding them in circulation. Let's flip it over and see what we got. There's the V75 for Victory 75 years, World War II, and W from the West Point Mint. Look at that, Weir Farms 2020 W, a National Park for Art out of Connecticut. That's outstanding. It's our first W out of this box. It's a keeper, a W. Fantastic. I'll put that right up there. Very cool. Gotta love it. W. There's another 82 damaged. Very cool, very cool, very cool. I knew there had to be something good here. I felt it. Very nice. Effigy Park. Or Effigy Mounds. Oh, a real nice Yosemite. A 2010P Yosemite. Another one. Look at the mint luster on there. Very nice. That one goes into a hole. We're finding some really good stuff in these last rolls here. Wow. It's like we saved them specifically for the last. Now we got to find us an S1. There's a D, 2020 D, and a 67. The Mint should have released 2 million of the W's with the new preview market instead of only making the 2026 of them. Yeah, I know. The Mint is in the process of making money. They're not in the process of creating coinage and paper money for currency, for commerce like they're supposed to. They're currently a retail operation making a bunch of money. That's why the 2026 penny should be a criminal offense. The bait and switch. No more pennies. 2025, we're stopping the penny. 2025, no more pennies, except for the 2026 and the 2027 and the 2028. No more pennies, except for the ones that we're going to keep doing. White Mountain's got a big scratch around the circle part. Possible spitter. It's a P-mint. We got to zoom in on it. Let me get the computer over here doing its thing. This is the spitting horse or knot. So another knot. This is how rare they are. How many of these have we seen that are not spitters? And the ones with the spit on there are fantastic. This one is a pooper, though. It's got a little bit of a thing going out there. Yeah. We used to pay rolls at face value, but not anymore. Exactly. You used to be able to get bags of coins and boxes of coins and stuff in the mint at just shipping over the cost. You used to buy the dollar coins, the golden dollar coins when they first came out, face value, and they would ship them to you. They actually took a loss on them to get them into circulation. Then they said, well, we'll just make a few of them and charge top dollar for them. Here's another Rodney Strong. It's a D-mint, 1999 Delaware. Connecticut, in pretty good shape. That's a keeper. One of the early ones, 1968 Philadelphia. 16, here's the Arches 2014. And now they charge 100 for the regular mint. It's just ridiculous. It is criminal, in my opinion. There's got to be an investigation. It's wrong. It's so wrong. That's why, though, rolls of coins that you can get cheaper. You can buy a roll of each of the coins cheaper than buying the mint set, probably, or get them at the bank. It's just nuts. Are they making with a special finish? Sometimes they do that. And some of those have some good value. Some of those are just like overproduced fake, stuff again. I don't know. Can you trust the mint? The 2001 Buffalo silver coins. They're rumored to have made a second run of those. I don't know. Do they keep them? What's up, Margie? Thank you so much for the mailed super chat. Margie Branch, everybody. Super chat. Thank you, Margie. Fantastic. Thank you. Get you on the wheel for bonus. Margie Branch, super chat. It's the 1 cent and then that makes them so expensive. But why? Why? Because it's a fake rarity? They're going to make 2 million of them, 1.5 million, 500,000. What are they going to make of them? Because they have those ones that have 224 mintage or 237 mintage, whatever it was, 243, whatever that mintage is of them. And they sold for $800,000 a piece. So no matter how many they make these, they're not the scarcest coin. There's 5 that had the, whatever that privy mark, and the guy picked them up with his fingers. Those are the rare ones. I just don't understand it, man. I just don't understand it. But that's just me. I'm a cautionary tale guy. Be very cautionary about your tale. There's that lady. New York, 2016. Harper's Ferry, 2016. Bessie Coleman, 2024. 77, Bicentennial Philadelphia. 2019, North Dakota. I think that's the first time we found a quarter like a W that I wasn't saying something inappropriate right before we found it, then had to edit it all out. So they will edit it for us on that one. Sally Ride, nothing behind her, no ghost comment on that one, which is actually the clashed die hair of Jorge Washington. 2024 Hope Quarter, pretty good shape. There's so many of those now. There's Puerto Rico. That's a low mintage 2009. It's a great looking 84. Holy cow, look at this guy. Look at this one with the mint luster on it. Got a little bit of a rub there on the top right. Great looking reverse. Look at that. Little mint luster 84. Keep that baby. Gotta have that for your set. 89, 22, and the Wright brothers. Let's put a few of these in holders real quick. Got 2 free nights at the Borgata Hotel by playing my Vegas Slots app. Really? Nice. Free app stays. Beautiful 84 quarter, yes. we had these other guys that we found. Hey, Coach. Hey, Loons. Can't join you tonight. My air conditioner went out tonight, and I'm dying over here. Back as soon as I can. Sorry to hear that, Raymond. Holy cow. Holy cow. Horrible day for that to happen. This one right here. The L Unique. This is the one that we were talking about earlier. Super low mintage. We're going to pull out the book. We're going to look at this. Well, it's cooled down to 105. It's horrible out there. Horrible out there today. So this is the hottest week of the year, possibly. This one, is that the quarter size? It's a little bigger than the quarter size. These are the dollar size. I'll put them in these anyway, since that's what I pulled up. We'll find those nickel size somewhere. There we go. Use these guys. Plus these are also. Holy cow. 2010. This is the Vicksburg or Gettysburg for 2011. All the Bergs were in the 11s, I think. And we had this one, which was the 2020 Weir Farms W. So we put the W up like this. There's the W on the back with the privy mark. We'll write Weir Farms on the front. Fantastic. This is the 2020 W. Make sure I spell it right. W-E-I-R. W-E-I-R Farm. There we go. Weir Farm. Heard the weatherman said it was 100 and, wow, Houston. What's up, Alex Reese? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Paul Shimura, welcome. Good to have you with us. Turtle Pays. There. That one. Crimp them down so they don't scratch the other coins. It's just too easy to spend them if you don't put them in the 2x2s. I learned that years ago. I had so many 82s and 83s that I decided to spend even in the 2x2s. Stephanie, how you doing? Good to see you. Next roll. Holy cow. Love and Life, Minnesota Picker, Margie, Mary. I hate it when it says it's 97 degrees, but it feels like 105. Yes, the feels like temperature is the worst. Sit there and sweat and nastiness. No silver in this one. Let's find us another W. Or an S Mint. 2024, 1978, 93, 16, 14, Shawnee. What's the date for Loon Fest? It's the 17th, 18th, and 19th. 17th, 18th, and 19th of July. And Loon Fest Braun should be on here shortly. You can tell about it, unless he's already here lurking and twerking. Loon Fest Braun. The English Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. Still a couple of rooms available if you get a hold of me. I think they've cut off the booking directly discount rooms. They're all cut off now because it's getting to be a busy, busy weekend. But if you still need a room, if you're coming out, let me know. We can sneak you in. But this weekend, we're actually sold out tomorrow night. Friday night at the English Hotel, sold out. Saturday, we have like 3 rooms left. The weekends are really picking up. Tonight, we're like 85% at the English Hotel. It's crazy. Vegas is dead, though. Brian has 27 suitcases, 1 for each thong. Tina Bebop, falling asleep. All right. We'll see you later, I'm sure, hopefully. Get some rest. Gettysburg is a great place to visit, especially the Devil's Den, the towers along the old trees, the ghost stories, park. Cool. Never been there. Super chat from Real Braun. He is alive. He's alive. On here, no silver. Let me grab that super chat. Real Braun 03. There we go. All right, opening it up. And our real chatters include the following names. So I'm going to figure out how to do this with my new glasses. I forgot to tell Mrs. Cash that I wore my glasses. Braun. Got Diana. Minnesota Picker. Tundra Mike. There is Tim Evans. Angie. Uncle Cliff. Melody. Wild Things. There is Tina, Bebop, Margie, Vanessa, Mary Firefly, Joey B, L'Oreal. There is Shawnette, Turtle Pays, Love and Life, Mike Rose, Nate Dog, SLS, Barbell Bar Rose, Belly Love, Keon. There is Shri, Amber, Raymond, Sarah, Big D, Kathy Keith, Stephanie, Laura R, The Duke. There's Wasa and Mish and Steve Miller, Mount Billy and Belly Loves, and Deadpool, and Gabe, and Stephen P. Very nice. Thank you so much. Real Braun 03 with a real super chat. Michael Thomas, how you doing? Welcome. Good to have you with us. Be sure to hit that subscribe and notifications if you like what you see. Knocking them down. One big W so far. The Big W. What movie is that from? Who knows that one? The Big W. I'll give you the first 3 people that tell me. The Big W. Got to be an old fart for that one. It's an old fart quiz. 1982 D. Alexi Palacio, good to have you with us. Thanks for joining us. There's 2020 D. There's a P22. What her name is there? Nate Dogg says, Dupe Braun. You got it. Very cool. We got winners. Michael Thomas, Uncle Cliff, Minnesota Picker. Congratulations. Michael Thomas. I'll give you 2 for being gray there. Michael Thomas. Uncle Cliff. And who was the other one I said? Minnesota Picker. There we go. Min Pick. Very nice. And we got some dupes here. Got some dupes to do. Nate Dogg says dupe RB03. So we're going to put Nate Dogg on here and then dupe it. And we'll include the ones you just had there. So there we go. From Braun. Control copy. And paste. There we go. Thank you so much, Nate Dogg, super chat. And then coming in on the PayPal. Let's see here. We got Wasamata says, please dupe Braun. We'll dupe Braun again. You got it. 1 Braun, 2 Braun, 3 Braun. Duping them. Duping the Braunster. Grab that right there. Go back down. Control copy and paste. Thank you, Minnesota Picker. Thank you, Uncle Cliff. Thank you, Wasamata. Thank you, Nate Dogg. Thank you, Michael Thomas. Welcome, everyone. Free stuff coming up later on. Richard Metcalf, good to see you. Thanks for being here. If you're just joining us, we found a W, the Weir Farm W. There's the Privy mark right there, the V75, the W mint mark. There's our coin right there. So that was earlier today. You should have been here for it. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. There's a good chance that'll be a big prize tonight. It's a good chance. We'll see how it goes. Great Basin, Kentucky, 92. 2019 D, Philadelphia, New York. 2017, George Rogers Clark, California, South Carolina. Tallgrass, W. We got our second W, folks. 2 W's right here. This is the Tallgrass W. There's the V75. There's the W right there. And there's the coin. So our second W, holy cow, the Tallgrass 2020 with the W mint mark and the V75 privy mark on it. Very nice. We're W friendly tonight. That's outstanding. 2 W's in one live stream. That guy right there, like that. The Tallgrass quarter. Great box. A great box. 2 W's. The V75 is the privy mark for the victory 75 years ago, World War II. So it was the 75th anniversary of the victory of World War II. So they put V75 on the quarters for the 2020 year. Also the year of the pandemic, by the way. I bet you guys didn't know that. There was a pandemic that year. This is the Tallgrass Prairie. Tall grass prairie. So that's another reason why these have value, is because who could go to the bank for the first half of the year to get anything? You had to find them in circulation if you got lucky enough. 2020 W, as opposed to everybody pulling out the current ones this year and keeping them all perfectly. 2020 W, very nice. If every one of the Tucker cars were in mint condition, it would limit the value of a Tucker car. $2019, 65. What, they make 48 or 49 of those? There we go. So we're going to look up the price of the 2026 quarter here. Let's take a look at it. Let's go on eBay and take a peek. What are they selling for today? The $4,000 coin 5 days ago is now 2026 quarter. Fourth. Search. $425, $430. Or you can pay $75 a roll. Here's one for $500, $500, $450, or $95 a roll. $525, $425. Mike's Coin and Collectibles found on 7/8/26. $600, $500. Oh my gosh. So you mean the people that spent $1,000 and $2,000 and $3,000 the first few days are already losing their ass? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. You get 5 rolls for $175. There's one for $475. There's one for $820 or best offer. $550, $430. Get a roll for $38, $275 for some rolls, $450, $450, $550, $699. Good luck. Let's see if any of these are selling. Is anyone buying this shit? Let's take a peek. What is it actually selling for? Here we go. $47 for a roll. 47. What is the deal here? 10 Declaration of Independence rolls possible. So $47 for a roll. Someone paid $430, $430, $300, roll for $52, $430. 5 of them for $2,036. Ouch. Getting their ass kicked. That was on July 9th. What day was that? Today? Here's one that was certified. Here we go. Declaration of Independence, 4th of July, MS-64. MS-64? MS-65 is usually the base of really, really high-end, but 64 is good too. I wonder why it's a 64. It looks pretty sweet, unless that's a standard picture there. Someone paid $1,000 for a certified one. $430, $430. Look at that. He's got 43, 41, 42. How many coins does that guy have? There's a roll for $45. 4th of July privy, $51 rolls. That's the money is selling the rolls. $430, $430. Wow. Look at that, $4.96. Oh, what's this one? Batch number 2 literally mean what? $1,400. What the hell? Why? What's going on here? Let's take a look at this one. Batch number 2, literally underscore Mason. Huh? Oh, it's fake. It's fake. It's brand new. They're buying their own, then they're not paying for it just to establish value. Allegedly. I don't know. Could be. 5 feedbacks. Just joined when? What day? April of 2022. And they only have 5 feedbacks? That's kind of scary. Probably real. Here's another one. So wait a minute. The same day, one sold for $1,400. One sold for $425. Interesting. There's a rare one in hand. The guy's putting his greasy hand on there. They're getting their body sweat stuff on the coin for $300. Somebody paid for that. Damn, just nuts. Just nuts. Crazy prices. Prices dropping. Here's another one. Batch number 2, $425. He's got lots of them. There's a flooded market. Anyway. Crazy, crazy, crazy people. Crazy people. Look for that to be worth about $125 to $175. Certified, 400 or 500, maybe. MS67, MS69,000, sure. On a rarity basis, based on condition only. But keep in mind that as everyone sends them in and more of them get rated high grade, the less value there is. Stephanie said, Coach, I sent you an email earlier. Will you read it to the class? Possibly. Does it involve any kind of mental disturbing animal abuse or porn or anything about brawn in a thong? And none of that stuff we can do. No brawn thong stuff. I'll read it. Yes, stand by. There's a 69D. Keep that one. We'll keep looking at the prices drop. The price will drop. The price will drop. The price will drop. At some point, it'll bottom out and you want to grab it. If you want one, if you need one, or try to find one. All the W's are picked out of circulation except for the ones we're getting. There's 2011 Chickasaw. 94P. 9316. Maine, 2015, 91, 87, and 65. You keep those pictures for yourself? There you go. It's good to have a hobby. Let me take a look here. Let me see if I can find the email. And maybe, maybe not. Where's my email? Opening it up. Oh, there you go. How one man makes $1 million selling coins live on the internet. Very cool story. Thank you, Jack Steffen. Yep. Kelsey from Pueblo Hospitality. Oh, my gosh. Oh, shoot. Thank you very much, ... I would be happy to speak with you Friday morning at some point. Hold on. Early afternoon, ... I can have it to you by the end of day tomorrow. I can explain to you what my thought process is and let you know where I'm coming at. ... I apologize for the delay. I just got busy at work. ... But I will get it done by tomorrow. Steve. Helping a friend out. Pushing me. Okay. Last night I told you about a full roll of bicentennials, New Hampshire quarters I got in customer wrapped rolls. I went back. They had a few more. I picked out New Mexico and Nevada because they had 2 of the best places in the world. The one says new. I think about it at first, but I got home and realized that these rolls are not customer wrapped rolls. And I think I got a full roll of unopened, uncirculated New Mexico, Nevada quarters. Now I don't want to open them. The ends look so beautiful. Very cool. Yeah, they're probably brand new rolls that they pulled out of boxes like everyone's doing right now. If you can afford to hold on to them, hold on to them. Yeah. Yeah, no, the first one was not your email. That was someone else. That was the other thing I'm doing. I'm doing a study, a expert witness case thing for some people, and I'm having difficulty doing it because I don't know that I can do it. Yeah. I'll work on that tonight. I pretty much have it done, but yeah, they're screwed. Yep. All right, let's see what we got here. 78, P-Mint, Ellis Island, 2018. Super chat from Bronze, stand by. Loon Fest coming up. Don't forget, folks, Loon Fest is coming up. 74, 19, 13, 19, 93, that guy. Maria Tall Chief. I should send him what I got. 2020. I'll send him tonight. That's what I'll do. Opening them, I mean, as soon as you open them, they're open. If you never open them, they can always be opened later, but you can't never not open them once they're open. So it's like baseball cards. Are they worth more as a box 40 years from now or as an individual card? It turns out the boxes are worth more. Rolls, uncirculated rolls, have a great value in the future. There's a chance that you're going to get something cool, whereas once you're opening them, you know that you're not. There could be error coins in there. It could be blank planchets. There could be off-center coins. There could be anything in there. But if you're very curious, open it up and check it out. But if not, keep it the way it is. You can always put it back in the bank at face value, or you can sell them individually. There's all kinds of things you can do. But once you open them, like this one, they're open. You can no longer say it's unopened roll. But if you want to go for it, go for it. It's not like those are super, super, super scarce and super valuable at this point. So 93 or 83 there. There's a nice, what's her name? Gotta be Trust. There we go. Yeah. Liberty. Looking for the W. 21. 80. And 81. 94. 69. 96. All right, that was it. 2 W's is what we got. 2 W's. There we go. All our quarters up there. Very cool. That was fun. So the 2 big ones here, got the Weir Farm and the Tallgrass Prairie W quarters. And let's see what else we came up with all our quarters. Pulling this bag back out here. This is out of $1,000. Oh, we got one more roll. $1,000 face value. We got one more roll. Let's do that first. One more roll. What if we get another one? Rage Cage, good to see you. The quarters with the W's were for 2019 and 2020 only. 2019 and 2020 only. They made $2 million of each design to put them into circulation to get people to collect coins. 2019 and 2020. Yeah, W19 and W20. There's a D. There's a 2020 D. 74, 2018, 17, 18, 2020. There's that one. Hold on here. Lawyers. Gotta figure out how to do it. Is any lawyer in here? Or do we have any lawyers? From an expert witness perspective, is there a standard format? I've never done it before. I'm trying to copy what the other guy did from the plaintiff side. Interesting. Anyway, 2015, 2024, 2016, 2024, the 68D. So really nothing in that last roll. But we got through it real quick. All right, let's get these up here. Don't spill. Take a look at our quarters. You got the dimes P and D for 26. Cool. All right, quarter dollars. These are the Constitution Silver. So what is this? 2026? Here we go. To 2026s, they're putting the prices in here already. These are just estimates for the super high PF 68, 69, and 70. So proof 68, 69, and 70. Good night, Jim. Thanks for being here. Here's the circulation strikes. So for an uncirculated quarter, 60 cents for MS65, MS66 $5.50, and $27 for an MS67. That's for the Mayflower, the Revolutionary War, Declaration of Independence, U.S. Constitution, and Gettysburg. So this is the Declaration of Independence one right here. And that's the one that doesn't have anything right here normally, but will have the special privy mark on it. So, what happens when the Gettysburg Address, they do the same thing. Go prior to that, we have the ladies of GSID. I don't know what that means. GSID. I got to figure out what GSID is. Okay, mintages. Thea Gibson, silver quarter, proof quarters. These are all proofs. We're going to go to the regular ones. All right, here's the mintages. So the lady with the tennis racket that we're collecting, the D has 31.6 million. That's the lowest of the women in quarters, it looks like. That's why we're keeping the Althea Gibsons. Stacy Park Milburn, those S mints that we were giving out, only 361,000. That's what I was giving out, or we've been giving them out as prizes. 361,000 is all. $4.10 in MS65 up to $32. Dr. Vera Rubin. No, that's the one we're giving out. Sorry. Dr. Vera Rubin. They were relatively small quantity of uncirculated clad quarters of the S mint mark were made available directly from the mint for a premium above face value. So the regular ones, 50 million, 60 million, and then 383,000 for the S mint. If we go back, all the ladies on quarters, 100 million plus, 200 million, 300 million, 300 million, and so on. So there's lots and lots of the ladies on quarters. The really collectible ones are the S mints that are low mintage. If you go all the way back to Maya Angelou, that's the lowest mintage quarter in all time, except for this new one that they just came out with. So 303,520. That's it. 303,520 between $4 to $32 a piece. So you can get rolls of those still at a relatively good price. If you pick those up, you get a roll of them or a couple rolls of them. It's the lowest mintage one right there. This one's the second lowest at 304, 304, 305, and so on. They'll have some value, but because that was the lowest mintage, and then the privy mark comes swooping in and kicks that one's ass. But this one will still be collectible for what it is for the ladies in for that series of coins. If you go here for the W's, these are the proofs here. Let's go to the non-proofs. Okay, so Tuskegee Airmen circulation strikes, 300 million, 160 million. There's the 2 million W, the Tallgrass Prairie. We just found one of those. MS65, $55 up to $450. The Marsh Billings Rockefeller National Historical Park, same mintage, 2 million, but in MS67, $1,000. Probably because they're harder to find in the top grades. This got my attention, but I'm fairly certain it's damage. Last pick of the box are wrapped up. The channel support tech could fail me. Hopefully tomorrow. What are we looking at there? Let me take a peek here. Hold on one second. Got an email. Oh yeah, that's complete damage. Complete damage. Someone's done damage to that. 87 Corey. If you're out there, Lori. Yeah, damage coin, definitely. Let me hit reply on that one. 100% damage coin, ... unfortunately, comma, you could have been a millionaire. Boom, there we go. All right, back to these guys. So Mount Hood, these are the proofs of the national parks. So the proofs, 1,800,000, so on. They're low mintage proofs. That's why they don't have huge value, because they make them low mintage on purpose. If you go back to these guys to start with them, got the American Beautiful Quarter Series and so on. Just general type coin. I give you some prices here. American the Beauty Quarter with a privy mark MS65 anywhere from $27 to $100 for a type coin. But you get here to the 2010s, 35 million, 33 millions. 2010s are all in the 30 millions. You get down to the 2011s, and you have 30 millions, 30 millions. Then Chickasaw jumps up to 73 million and 69 million. Then you get to the 2012, only 25 million, 22 million, down to 21.6 million for Acadia National Park. And those, look at that, $195 for an MS67 versus $16 for the regular ones. So some of them are hard to find and then hard to find in high grade. And they just have that's the lowest mintage of all these quarters, so there's a premium on it. Then you get back to the rest of them, 100 million, 100 million, and so on. Great Smoky Mountains a little bit lower. A bunch of these other ones here, they're just a lot of quarters made every year. Hundreds of millions every year. That's why the 2 million ones are very collectible. And then you get to the lower mintages. Here's some of those S mints, 900,000. Look at this one right here. This is my perfect example of why these privy marks are not worth a damn thing. 2017 S Frederick Douglass historical site, enhanced uncirculated, only 210,000 made. That's 40,000 less, $5.50. 40,000 less coins than the privy mark ones, $5.50. Freaking crazy. 2014, I thought there was a 2014 set also, they did that. Anyway, that's just my thought. Here's, here, 2017 Ellis Island, 210,000 right there, $5.50. So, anyway, Maya Angelou quarters with the S mint mark that are not proof. The uncirculated Maya Angelou S mint marks, those are the ones you want to get some and put those away. If you can get uncirculated roll, they're about $100 and some. Let me show you what you can buy them as. If you go to, I've been buying these slowly, and I will continue to, even though this other stuff came out. But it's the 2022 quarter set. Make sure you get the 3-coin one. Quarters, roll set. There it is right there. So there's Sally Ride for $165 for the 3 quarters. Here's the Nina Otero Warren for $99 for the 3 quarters. Maya Angelou, $284 for the 3-coin set. You can get the entire 10 mint roll set there for $325. Here's this one for $329 for Wilma Mankiller. Not sure why they want so much for that. Maybe they're harder to get. Don't know. Here's Maya Angelou, $140. This person had a bunch of them. They bought like hundreds of them. Hundreds of them. So $140 plus free shipping. That's your best deal out there right now. Again, I don't know. Is this going to be worth a bunch of money in the future? I think so. You end up with $30 face value for $140. So you're basically gambling 5 times face value on a coin that's got the lowest mintage of all the series. So I would recommend getting these. I was purchased on 1/19 of 2022, according to the box. That's when it was made. So anyway, that's just my theory that it's going to be worth some money. Here's another one, 3-roll set for $124. Prices are coming down. Free shipping, marking down the prices. 288 sold. Look at that. More than 10 available. There's so many of them available, but there's only so many available. There's only 7,000 rolls of these available. That's it. Buy another. I've already bought from this guy. How many can I get? I want to get 12 plus available. No, I'd like to buy one more, please, but I've already spent too much on them as the price comes down. It's just like buying stock in SpaceX or anything else. Price goes up and down. Once this guy sells out, because he's flooding the market, and this is what we're talking about with the $1903, the 1903 when the guy found a bunch of them, they didn't flood the market, they kept the price up. Right now, they're flooding the market of the privy mark 2026 quarter, and the price will continue to go down. So as the market softens on him, this guy's got to get rid of him. He's got his money tied up in these quarters, and he wants to put them into something else, so he's marking the price down. He bought them from the mint for $60 a roll. He's still doubling his money. So anyway, just thoughts and ideas. Ideas and thoughts. Don't know. All right, let's get back to this real quick. There we go. This is our booty. Let's check out our booty here. Let me see if I have a roller thing for the quarters. We'll put them in a special baggie. All right, bat quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a lot of them in here. 7. That one needs to be in a holder. That one needs to be in a holder. 8. 9. There's a lot of them. There's 10. I bet we got 40. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 15 so far. 16. 17. Those guys up there. See what else we got. There's a 2023 Fort McHenry in pretty good shape. We'll keep that one. 2025s. We'll just keep those. 2022. This one is a bat quarter, number 18. 2022 Sally Ride. Ellis Island. 2011 Olympic. So we're going to put the 10s, 11s, 9s over there. Here's a 2020 that we kept. 2024s. District of Columbia. Here's another bat quarter. 2012 Denali. Not as rare as the other ones. 2010 Mount Hood. There's Northern Mariana Islands. 98D. Puerto Rico. 95 American Samoa. The Lady, the Tramp. There's Northern Mariana Islands. Here's 2014 Shenandoah. This one we're keeping because of the coloration on it. Not sure why. 68D. Put that off to the side. Another bat quarter. A bat quarter. Another bat quarter. It's got to be at least 40. There's a 2012 Volcano. There's a Gettysburg. That one goes in a holder immediately. (2019, 2020, Puerto Rico, 2025. So these are all keepers. Get those in there. Some Hope quarters. Just others that we set aside for whatever reason. 1971. Probably go through them again. I just want to see how many bats that we got. 93. 83P. Show me the bats. There's a Hawaii, another bat. Coach, I bought you just bought the set for 140. There you go. Yeah, I mean, 10 years from now, it should be worth $500-$600 in my opinion. I'm putting them away for the kids. I think that they're a good investment for the future. They're not going to make any more women on quarters, so that's the lowest mintage of the set. And people look for the lowest mintage of the set. Grand Canyon, that's a keeper. If they make more women on quarters, then it might change the world, but looks like they've quit that. Hopefully they just go back to a regular quarter. Bat quarter. No. Those guys bat quarter, there's 3 of them. 89 for some reason. Another bat quarter. So stuff like that, if you had millions of dollars, you can make millions of dollars in coins because you'd buy everything that the mint puts out in large quantities, and then you'd be a retailer of it when the mint runs out. And a lot of people make their money that way. There's another Olympic. They just, they'll buy 30, 40, 50 copies, hundreds of copies, thousands of copies, depending on what it is. And then over time, they sell those off at the retail price instead of the wholesale mint price. And if you're a big enough buyer, you get discounts and they give you special package pricing and you get the subscription to the pricing and all that. And you can buy them for under mint issue price, and then you're able to retail them at a profit. So there is a big business out there of doing that. But then sometimes you get lucky and you get that really rare set, and other times you get stuck with something nobody wants, and you just have to sell them off over time. So there's been so many coins like that just over time. I have a 2000 piece South Carolina P, or 2000, cool. Very cool. In the quarters, yes. That was part of this. That was the second year of the state quarter program. Second year. Come on, bats. Where are you at? 98. There's another tall grass. That's the D. There's 82s. Another bat. Another bat. There's a corn one. Knocked a couple over here. They fell down. We'll have to fish those out of the stack. Oh, another one down. A little tarted action over here. There we go. How much are they? They're worth about 35 cents. They're unless they're super uncirculated, then they might be worth $4 or $5, but they're very common. But it's the second year of the series. Most of the estate quarters were saved in such large quantities that they don't really have much value. And a lot of people are actually putting them back into circulation because they're tired of holding on to them. But because of that, down the road, once they've been circulated for a while, then the ones who have the uncirculated ones will actually have some value. So that's why if you find those rolls of uncirculated ones, hold on to them. Might as well another bat quarter. I'll look them up I'll show you the book price here in just a second. As soon as I get done doing this. Is that a Vicksburg or Fort Myer? Another bat quarter. There we go. Yeah, 2010 Grand Canyon bat quarter. Virgin Islands. Hope quarter. There we go, another bat quarter. All right, these guys go in here. One just got away. Those guys go in there. We're going to keep those for later. Let's count our bats real quick, and then I'll show you the book price on the 2000 quarters. How many did we get out of a $1,000 in quarters? We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. Did I drop any others over there? Too shy of a roll. 38 quarters. Nice. I'll give me a second to find a tube to put these in, or we'll put them in a zippy thing here. Come on, baby, give it to me. There we go. Put a few in this. A few in there. A few in here. 38 bad quarters. In there. A couple more of those. Boom, baby. Fold it over. Fold it over. Put it in here. When you get a box of halves to go through, end up with a whole box of bankrolled and circulated 25p. Should I hold on to them? I'd hold on to a few of them. I had rolls and rolls and rolls of 25s. I would just put back in the bank. I wanted to go after quarters now, so I put all my $50 back in the bank because you can only have so many of them. If you look at the mintage of them, which we'll look at here in just a moment, do this here 1 second. Bat quarters. Bat, 25 cents, 38. 38, there we go. That over here. All right, let's look at our book on the mintages. So the 2025s are very common. For a while there, it looked like they weren't going to be. We'll do the $50 first, and we'll come back to the quarters. So if we go to the $50, get yourself a book too. These books are fantastic. Thank you, Tender Mike, for hooking us up. $50. Here we go. 2025 circulated $50. Here we go. 12 million, 11 million, 21 million, 15 million, 27 million, and 30 million. So from 23, 24, and 25, they made so freaking many. They have D next to it. What does that mean? Let's go. Not issued for circulation. D says not issued for circulation. See the introduction information coins 21 through 23. So this is an error. These are issued for circulation. They're everywhere. You can't get away from them. Huge mintage. Then you drop back here, 22s only have 4 million, 7 million, 5 million, 3 million, 1 million. So there's a lot of other ones here with 1 and 2 and 3 million mintage that if you look at it, they have the same pricing. So here's one with 1.8 million, $1.50, 8, 11, and 27, $1.50, 8, 11, and 16. So top grade, a little bit of a premium on those smaller ones. But again, I would keep a couple rolls of them, but basically there's just so many of them out there compared to what they were doing prior to that for the previous 20 years. They stopped making half dollars for circulation, just like they stopped making pennies. But they did make them for collectors, 3 million, 2 million, 2 million, 1 million, so on and so forth. So up until then, the 1987 was a really great collector coin because it was only made for the mint sets. There was only 2 million made. And the 1970D had 2.1 million, super collectible from the mint set. But then all of a sudden there's 1.5 million ones. So the mint screwed all the collectors by doing that. Here's one with 210,000, only worth $9. Look at that. 210,000, half dollar, $9. Just because they were all uncirculated. Super chat. Thank you, Minnesota Picker. Super Thursday. Please dupe Ron and add Natalie P. You got it. Thank you, Minnesota Picker. All right, let's go to the quarters, the state quarters. Let's go to the quarters, state quarters. The mintages. Dimes, look at that, $500 million. 24 is lower on the dimes. 25 back up. They were making over 1 billion dimes. So 24s and 25s, semi-collectible. 24D dime compared to the other stuff, compared to the billions being made each year, collectible. 24D, look at that. Only 248,000 made. So 24D dime, we now have something to look for. 24D. But they still have it at the same price as everything else. All right. Let's go to the quarters, state quarters coming up. State quarters, here we go. United States Mint program started in 99. So for an uncirculated MS65, MS66, or MS67, the generic prices are $80, $4.10, and $11. So the 99D Pennsylvania one has a premium on it for some reason. Maybe they're harder to get uncirculated. The 99D New Jersey has a premium on it. The 2000s, you have your Massachusetts, 80 cents uncirculated. Maryland, 80 cents. South Carolina, 80 cents. New Hampshire, 80 cents, and so on. So it's just a regular 80-cent coin. Then you find some like Indiana has $1.10. Mississippi D is $1.40. So there's some here that have a slight premium. Maine and Maryland, or I guess Missouri, small premium for, and these are uncirculated prices. These are not circulated coins. See, here's the extra trees. Here's some of this stuff. So extra leaf 2004, $160, $235, $575 for the D. For the low leaf and the high leaf, $210, $340, $770. Extra leaves, look for those. Extra trees, Minnesota, $30, $75, $115. Or the P mint in satin finish, $30 and $60 and so on. So the extra trees have value. That's why we look for those. Oregon, satin finish, $100. Damn. So a 2005 mint set, apparently the quarters sucked because they have some value in the super high grades. 2005 mint set. All right, get over to 2007 Wyoming. The Wyoming 2007 quarter, $16, $70, and $235. So take a look at the rolls that you found. If it's one of these that has a super high value, then maybe you want to open them and send them in for certification. But the rest of them are basically, you know, just general run-of-the-mill pricing on it. Is someone going to pay that for that? Possibly if they're certified. So let's look at that one again. We'll look at that one again. It's the 2007 Wyoming quarter. Let's look it up on eBay, see what it sells for. 2007 Wyoming quarter. 2007 P, Wyoming, PCGS. PCGS. $315, that's proof. Here we go, there's the 2007 P, that's a satin finish. You need the regular one that's not satin finish. So this is a regular D for 180. It was a 2007 P, correct? Where are we at? Wyoming double die obverse. They all have double dies on them. Where's the PCGS or NGC? They aren't available. They aren't available. You can buy quarter bags. You can buy the proofs. Where is it? They don't have any. Here's a IGC slabbed one. Struck through grease. Yeah. Anyway, so that apparently is a very collectible item. So 2000P Wyoming. Did not know that. Let's go with, let's put in MS 67. There's a NGC MS, okay, Business Strike, that's the D. So here's a 2007 P Business Strike. Oh, that's not Wyoming, that's Idaho. There's the D, but the P, Wyoming State Quarter, NGC MS65, first day of mintage, Wyoming. It's an ugly looking coin for $10 each. So for MS65 Wyoming, they want $10 a piece for them. Where's the P? Here's one, yeah, that's a Thomas Jefferson dollar. MS67, they want 180. Anyway, so there are some rarities out there based upon condition rarity. So you got to do a little research on them. Filter it, show more, sold. Is anybody buying this stuff? There's a satin finish one for $17. That's a hell of a deal right there. Oh, they listed it as a P, but it's a D. Look at this. Somebody got screwed. It's a D mint. It's a D mint, but they listed it as a P. Someone paid $17 for the wrong coin. Utah, all different dates here. Wyoming, MS66, uncirculated, $30. So that's MS66, $30. What did they say it was in the book? Wyoming quarter, 2007, Wyoming, MS66, $70. So someone got a deal there if you think the book price is correct. Utah's got a premium. Some of the other ones in the high grade. So if it's really high grade, they have premiums. But otherwise, they're pretty well common coins. I think that's the point I was trying to make. Anyway, let's dupe bronze super chat and add Natalie P. Thank you, Minnesota Picker. Min Pick. Nat P. And then dupe Bron. There we go. Thank you, Minnesota Picker. Super chat. Oh, this scamming on coins, it's like anything else. It is just so sad what goes on out there, but it goes on out there, and that's why you got to protect yourself. Let me put these quarters in here so I can take them back to the bank or to the casino. Take a few off the top here so we don't spill them. Spilling them. We're spilling them. Stop spilling. It's our savings account. Ends up on the floor. $16 rolls of quarters, give or take. There we go. So that goes back to the bank. Anyway, educational night. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hope it was fun for you. These are the other ones. These are the low mintage ones. And some ones we're going to put in some holders here. So this Tennessee one I was going to put in a holder. But then, looks a little scratchy. We'll keep that one. Now I want to go get people's collections of quarters out of the bank. The ones that turn the rolls in, solid rolls like that. So Stephanie, what were the years that you had here? Let me see. What are the years that you had? You had Nevada and New Mexico. Are they P or D? That would matter too. But if you find, top quality coin there, might be worth something. And again, might be. And then once you have them, will anyone pay you for them? When you go to sell them, is there any value to it? Once they're certified and the holders of PCGS, NGC, yes. ANAX, yes. They have value because you don't have to argue over what you think the grade is. Yeah, the 2026 Red Book doesn't have it. Yep. 2027. Thank you, Thunder Mike. Oh, any generation will screw anybody. Every generation will screw everybody. Those that want to screw people regardless of your age, gender, ethnic background, political leaning. Look at all the people that are super whatever, and then they got screwed by Bernie Madoff or by Roslyn Capital. Have you read that? Have you seen the videos on what they did? Amazing scam. Amazing scam. There's so many people out there getting screwed right now in silver because the price went up so fast and came back down. And people got caught up trying to make quick bucks on all that. Anytime you try to take people, amazing scam. $60 million lost in silver and gold with Roslyn Capital. If you don't physically have it, you don't have it. Keep that in mind. Don't let anyone talk you into holding your stuff for you. I'll hold it for you. We'll just charge you a small fee to hold your coins and keep them safe for you. Exactly, because nobody's ever ripped gold off from anyone ever. Nobody's ever shot someone over a gold claim that hasn't even produced gold yet. Nobody's ever plated some metal with silver to make you think it's a silver bar. Nobody's ever counterfeited silver stuff to try to screw you out of money, ever. I see BS, no way, $50 will fit into a roll of pennies. Okay, here we go. Dipshit time. Dipshit alert. Hold on. Where's my alarm? Stand by. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is why we do what we do. Where's our bullshit alarm? Here we go. Get ready.
Oh, come on now. That ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
All right, here we go. No BS. No way a $50 will fit in a roll of pennies. Yes, it does, comma. We did it live on the internet, ... And when it's on the internet, you know it's true, ... It absolutely happened, comma. Watch the video, ... How can you pretend that you didn't see what had happened there, ... It actually happened, and I can't believe you're a denier. Boom. There you go. Go pile on it. Go pile on this guy. Sons Incorporated out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Oh my gosh, we don't know what we're going to find. 16, 17, that one's an 18, 79. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we have found a walking Liberty $50 in this roll of pennies. Wow, look at that coin right there. It's a 1935 San Francisco walking Liberty $50 in this roll of pennies from NF Strings out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. That is fantastic. I think we'll keep that one. We'll put that off to the side. 1935. Yeah, look at that. 35 right there. There's an S on, oh no, I'm sorry, that's a penny. There it is. There's the S on the back. Just incredible. Joey Brown says, give it to Joey. Super. The fact that Franklin Clark, let's take a look at his, we should make him a moderator. I want to look at his channel. Who is this guy? No, he's not on there. Somebody got there's a stick so far up this guy's ass. It's true. You watched it happen, right? Is that a roll of pennies? I'm not that high. Fantastic. Look at all these other people. You're so lucky. Just found a silver dollar in mine, too. See? Ask Gregory knows. I was there. It was amazing. Thank you, David Helka. That never happens to me. Rodney from Missouri. Inconceivable. Turtle pays with 3 rides. Exactly. It makes 0 sense. Roof King. Rodney from Missouri. Hey, TP. Inconceivable. What? Nice rage bait. There you go. Hey, gold $20 will be next time, and you can give it to me, not Joey. In a row of pennies? Yes, of course. Jordan King. In a roll of pennies, LOL, that wouldn't fit in a roll. It absolutely did, ... It was live on the internet, comma. Are you saying that it didn't happen, ... There you go. It's amazing that people can't take a fucking joke. I laugh at you, people. I laugh at you deep down inside that you actually fall for that crap. You are my amusement. Sorry. Anyway. Oh, the town of Jones was later built over the Nix gold mines. Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking funny. People just suck. All right, all right. Let me go here real quick. Stand by. 924. Voice control is not working. Yeah. Gold Panners with the Pro-Am All-Stars. Come on, Panners. Let's go All-Stars. Exclamation point. Boom.
And here is number 24, Jake.
There we go.
Noah Jaquez.
All right. Find of the year, yes. Yes. Deadpool, that's all right. Let's see what your response was. Let's see. Where's your response? 2 replies. I found plenty of $50 in penny rolls, and once a dime roll, you sound stupid. Thank you, David Helka. Where's Deadpool? He hasn't come in yet. Deadpool. Come on, Deadpool. Sorry, Franklin Clark. Stepped into a thing. This one goes back to the bank. Let us have some fun here. What channel? That was on the... That is on the Las Vegas Coin Hunter channel.
Oh my gosh.
It's had 996 views, 11 in the last 48 hours. So it's called Live Highlight. Here's what to look for. Live Highlight, finding silver coin in roll. Finding silver coins in every roll, just like all of YouTube channels. There it is. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
It's a spoof video. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Charlie Live, Steve Ducharme, Latina Slots 3 hours ago. Very cool stuff. Oops, got to log back in. Stand by. All right, give me a wheel. This has everybody from yesterday. This is all the super chats and super chatters today and the new channel members. And now we're going to put our new channel, or put all of our channel members on, which is, we go to dashboard. Let's see what our count is. 10,916, 10,916 on our way to 11,000 subscribers. Sleepy Bird is here. Nice. Click this down like that. Hit the download, and we'll put all our channel members onto a wheel. Grab it from right here. Cottonmouth down to our longest living member on this channel, Dynamic Man. Control copy. 11.93 months. DMAC, longest liver on the channel. Control V. Anytime you're ready. Come on, baby. You can do it. It's waiting. There's not even 1,000 names this time. 10 new channel members from Nate Dogg. Holy cow. 10 new members. I've got to type them in right here. Thank you, Nate Dogg. We've got Connor _00. Only Futuristic. There's Benny 817. Very cool. Thank you so much, Nate Dogg. B-Boy Get Some. There's Slim Tim 14. Not to be confused with the other Slim Tims. Proud Paultard. Proud Paultard is on there. Andy Pleasantshire. Andy, good to see you. Andy PLSNTSURE. Very cool. Diana Double Dip coming up. Yes, ma'am. Dutch Murphy. Dutch Murphy, Diana Double Dip coming up. Mr. Whiskey Jack. Mr. Whiskey Jack, new channel member. And Dino, new channel member. Thank you so much, Nate Dogg. Let's go to wheel number 2. Nate Dogg, thank you. And D-Mac. And Diana Double Dip time. We just got the Diana Double Dip in. For those of you new to the channel, you're not familiar with the Diana Double Dip, and the rest of you have your dancing shoes on, you strap down your floppies, and you're getting ready to kill it here. Well, I go get the coin off my hand. It's time for Diana's Double Dipping live right here on the tube. Go to our Diana Double Dip playlist, and here we go. Enjoy. Be right back.
Sometimes it's a double entendre. Don't have to say it, you already know. And I just love to watch you play. I just love to watch you play. I love to watch you play. Diana double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip. Diana double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip. Diana double dip.
Double dip, double dip, double dip, double dip.
She's always up for a good time. Yeah, she's up for a good time.
Nice, Diana Double Dip time. That means we go to wheel number 2. We grab everybody on wheel number 2. We copy them. Control copy. And we double dip them. Boom, double dipped. Then we take those same wheel number 2 people. Where are they on? Do it, do it, do it. Come on, computer. You can do it. We go to wheel number 3. And we add them to wheel number 3. Boom, just like that. Shawnette, 7-month channel collector. Love coaching the channel. Cliff, Angie, Braun, and Diana. 7 months for Shawnette channel membership. Here we go. Shawnette. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 channel member months right there. Then we want to go Uncle Cliff, Angie, Braun, and Diana. Very nice. Thank you so much. 7 channel member months for you. Jared Hawbaker's 4 months. Jared. H. 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 Look at that. Jared Hawbaker. Got you right there. Thank you. Let me double check over here on the PAL to make sure I haven't missed anybody over in the PayPal. Let's see here. We got Braun. We got the following people from Real Braun, RBO3. RBO3. 3 for the thing. There we go. IVT. Chris Cleveland. David Helka. Abe Lincoln. Followed by Jared. Candace. Paul. Shmura. Old Painter, Extogen, there's Tony, Bride of Chucky, Gary Mack, Dennis O'Neill, and Natalie. Very nice. Thank you, Braun, for the super chat on the PayPal. Why do they say skeet all day in the song? Because AI sucks donkey balls. Best I can come up with. Oh, rock on. Exactly. Pennies. Let's go to pennies real quick. Pennies. Excuse me, do you have any pennies for sale? 1909S. 1909S. Let's take a look at it. 1909S. 1909S, 1.8 million made. Very good, 90, 110, 130, and so on. Only 1.8 million made. The S over horizontal S is only a small premium on that one. The 1909S VDB, 484,000 made. So look at that, 484,000 made. Starts at $900 and very good, up to $3,600 for a 1909S VDB. So take a look at that. Look at the mintage on that, 484,000. And keep in mind that many of those circulated. People didn't know what they had back then. Nobody has money to collect. People started pulling them out of circulation at some point. So 484,000, only a handful of them survived. $3,600. Cool. Then you go down here, the 1917 double die, up to $10,000. What? Then you get over here and you get the 1926S uncirculated, MS65, $3,500. Down here, you got the 1936 double die type 1, 2, and 3, all different prices. I love this book. It's got so much information in it. Over here, you got your bronze and your steel and your bronze pennies. So everyone's got a steel penny from 1944 and a bronze penny from 1943. So a extra fine bronze penny, there's only 17 known to exist of the Philadelphia Mint, 204,000, 240,000, 408,000. One of the 43D that sells for millions. 43S, there's 6 known for 198,000. There's 6 versus 17, less price on the extra fine because most of them are probably extra fine. 600,000 for an MS66. You get to the 44 steel, 108,000, 96,000. 44S steel penny, 2 known, $480,000. So this is why everyone says they have one, but they don't. You don't have one. 55 double die obverse, very good at $1,250 up to $9,000. So why is a 1955 coin worth more than a 1909? Because that's just the way it is. Then you get over here. Large date over small dates, $390. 1962, MS67, $1,100. 1963, 1.7 billion made, $6,250 for high grade. Indigenous Treasures, Super Chat. Thank you, Indigenous Treasures. Let me put you down on the wheel here. Tonight on Education Night. Indigenous. We've got Natalie P. Angie. Eternal Revenue. There's KP, Candace Peterson. There's Mary Firefly, KM, Love and Life, Laura R, Margie, AC, SH, SRA, Melody, Lori, and IT. Very nice. Thank you so much. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? There's a whole lot of information there you guys didn't get. Holy crap. All right, we got Laura R. says, please dupe, control copy. Here we go, gonna dupe it. Boom, baby, we duped it. Thank you, Laura R. Super chat. And then adding, please dupe Indigenous Treasures. You got it. All right. Then we had super chat from Minnesota Picker. Please also dupe Indigenous Treasures. You got it. Boom. Double dipped. Thank you guys. Minnesota Picker and Laura R. Then we got Indigenous Treasures. IT with Kathy Keith and Real Braun. Turtle Pays. MP. Minnesota Picker. Followed by Chris Cleveland, Jared, Hawbaker, Wild Thing, Deadpool, Tim Evans, Nate Dogg, BR, DCW, IVT, that's me, and there we go. Very nice. Thank you so much, Indigenous Treasures. Super chat. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Coach, stupid question. Did you put me on the EOM for yesterday and today? There is no EOM. We're not doing an EOM this month. We're doing other things this month. We're doing excessive giveaways this month. We're doing different stuff this month. I have not announced an EOM. Yeah, so we've been doing the 47 prizes, or 37 prizes, or whatever we did. Different things. There we go. There's a dollar bill, all different serial numbers right there. These guys down here. And there are no stupid questions. No, there's no stupid questions. Everything's cool. What else was I going to do? There's other information here. We'll go through it over periods of time. We will educate and learn and come up with stuff that matters so you can learn. These pennies, copper. Here's a 1980, still mint luster. Here's a 72. We're going to look at what a 72 double die. Quote, well, fuck me. Dupe it. IT, please. You got it. All right, stand by. Duping underway. Control copy. And duping. Thank you for the super chat. Nate Dog. Nate Dog. Outstanding. All right, where's that 72 double die? Let's take a picture of it. Nate Diggity Dog, indeed. Hold on here. Hold on. Oh, God. Hold on.
Nate Doggy Dog. Nate Doggy Dog. Is it too late for the great Nate Doggy Dog? Bumping through your neighborhood in the state where they regulate the chronic and it's all good. And even when the West was sleeping on the cell, Nate Doggy Dog, he was the wake-up call. Yeah. So rest in peace. But we know you're still up there saying, Nate Doggy Dog, it ain't no fun at all. Yeah. Ooh. Nate Doggy Dog, it ain't no fun at all. Yeah. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Let me ride. Now if your ass is a buster. 213 regulate. So rest in peace. But we know you're still up there saying, Nate Doggy Dog, it ain't no fun at all. Yeah. Ooh. Nate Doggy Dog, it ain't no fun at all. Nate Doggy Dog, Doggy Dog. Nate Doggy Dog.
It's a song about the world having abundance of money, jewels, gold, riches, hot babes, airplanes, land, and rare coins. But no matter who has them, the question always comes up, will you, quote, give it to Joey, unquote. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to look at the 1972 double die. 1972 double die on the pennies. 1972 double die. There's a 55. 60 overdates. 72 double die. So in this one, we're looking at In God We Trust is doubled. That's what we're looking for right there. American Antiquarian 1776, but a lack of self-worth and integrity. Oh, no, that's given. You guys are on this channel. That's given. Here we go.
Abundance of money, jewels, gold and riches. Abundance of hot babes and airplanes and land. Abundance of rare coins, but no matter who has them, the question always comes up: will you give it to Joey? 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 Will you give it to Joey?
Congratulations, Joey. Idiocracy is a documentary. We love Idiocracy. It's a documentary. Will we give it to Joey? Super chat. Indigenous treasures. Coming in with, well, they talk. They talk. Come on. James, Paul, LR, NP, KP, MP, and IT. Thank you, Indigenous treasures. Oh my gosh. All right, 1972s. Looking for that. Where'd it go? We just had one. Looking for the double die 1972. Oh, we got a Wheatie. Chance to get on the wheel. We're going to play What Year Is It? Stand by for that game. Haven't played that in a couple minutes. 1970, 74, 73, 81, 79s, 81. These are all copper. 75, 61, 69. There's a Canadian, 81. 64, 78, 64, 78, 72. Denver, we're looking for the Philadelphia one. 77, 66, 82. There's a 72. We'll take a look at that one. 1980, 82. Another 72, but that's beat to heck. Even if it was a double die, it wouldn't be any value. Let's put these guys in the thing. Coach, I sent a PayPal. When you get a chance, you got it. Stand by. Thank you very much. There we go. Open that baby up. Get those in there. Oh, I dropped half of them. All right, let's go to the PayPal. Check out the PayPal. Thank you. Paul Shimura says, keep educating Coach the next 20 who know the year of the bat quarter. So if you know the year of the bat quarter, type it in. You get to go on the wheel courtesy of Paul Shimura. The next 20 that know the year of the bat quarter. There we go. It's 2020. Stephanie, Angie, Vanessa and SLS, you got it. Vanessa, SLS, you got it. Indigenous. Got Shawnette, Love and Life. There's Chris Cleveland, Hector Martinez. Very good. You got Eternal Revenue. There's SLS, Steve Miller. Catcom. Very cool. Got BMTX. Nope. Minnesota Picker. 2020. DCW. Rage Cage. Nino. American Antiquarian. I got to write that American, Antiquarian 1776. Thank you for being here. We got Indigenous Treasure. There's a Laura R. That's me. Old painter. And we got Tim Evans. I think it's 2000 something. That's close. Natalie Peters. Joey Brown. Kitty Mister. And we got a couple more. We got West C. Natalie knows this was distracting her. Michael Rose. Anna Coe. And 3 more. Should wait for the second opinions. There you go. All right, cool. We're all on the wheel there. Fantastic. All right, 1972 double die. Looking for the doubling in the In God We Trust. There we go. Do we have it? And the answer is no. That's a really clean In God We Trust on that 1972 penny. But you got to look for them. I've been looking for doubling on the 1972 my whole life. Didn't realize it was up there. How many of these have I turned away that were doubled? Exactly. What's up, Silver Spoons? 1972. Find us another one. 1971. There's a 1982. Is it copper? Is it zinc? Is it copper? Is it zinc? We should try to weigh that one. Could be a small date. 61. So buying rolls of uncirculated pennies is very expensive. I'm all about making money. What's up, Vegas? Good to have you here. I got Super Chat, Candace Patterson. Candace Patterson, Super Chat. Candace Patterson. Got Braun. And we've got, who do we got? We got Laura R. Angie. Indigenous Treasures. Minnesota Picker. Wassa. Turtle Pays. Mr. Patterson. Vanessa, Nat P, Joey B, Wolf, Diana, Wild Thing, Love and Life, Mountain Billy, Tim Evans, SLS, Lori L, DCW, It's Vegas Time, McMelody, Kathy Keith, Kitty Mister, Michael Rose. Thank you for the super chat, Candace Patterson. Belly Love, super chat, Belly Love. Thank you so much. Got Angie, Braun, D-Mac, Turtle Pays, Uncle Cliff, Nate Dog. There's SLS, Steve Miller, Jody FJ, Wes C. Thank you so much. Super chat, Belly Love. Very nice. All right, looking for some 72s. Here's an 87. That's a zinc. That goes back to the bank. Put that down here. Laura R., please dupe Candace. You got it. Duping Candace for Laura R. Grab and go here. Here we go. Up to Candace Patterson. All the way up. Mr. Patterson to Candace. There we go. Control copy. Thank you, Laura R. Duping it. Duping to Candace Patterson. Derek the Slot Guy. What's going on from Tempe, Arizona? Home of Ted's Hot Dogs. If you've never had a Ted's Hot Dog, you don't know what you're missing. There we go, 73. All copper. Bob's Dogs. Bob and Dog. There's a 72. I'll take a look at that one. There's 78, 75, 1960, 61s, 73, Some copper ones there. There might be a 60-second delay. Hit refresh on your computer. 1960, large date. 1972, not doubled. Not doubled, 1972. You live right by Ted's Hot Dogs on Broadway and McClintock? Cool. Used to live at Broadway and Price before the freeway went in there. And our backyard butted up against a palm tree grove that they were using for landscaping around the city. There was still land between Phoenix and Tempe back then. You'd have to drive 6 or 7 miles in the desert when we first moved there. Not anymore. Sky Harbor had one terminal. It's good times back then. Belly Love, yes, we went through the package. I'm sorry you weren't here for it. We've been using the bullshit meter all night.
Warning, bullshit alert. That was bullshit. Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
Where are you looking on the 72? In the In God We Trust. Thank you very much. Yeah, we went through the whole thing. We got the tape. We got the sticky notes. So thank you, Belly Loves. Yeah, we've been using the bullshit thing all night long. We've been cranking out the bullshit all night long. We got a song about that. Appreciate you very much. Thank you. 1971D, 69 Philadelphia's. Yeah, the 72 In God We Trust is what we're looking for, the doubling on it. There's a 1960D, could be a large over small date, we don't know. '73, 61s, 61, a lot of 61 Philadelphia's, cool. 1980, 81. This is just copper coins here. Indigenous Treasures Super Chat. Thank you. 68 and a 60D. We'll take a look at those. Thank you, IT, for the Super Chat. The following folks are on the Super Chat. IT with NP, TM, BL, Van H, NI, Nico, Old Painter, Aaron, BMTX, Catcom, Steve Miller, Shauna, Candace Peterson, Nate Dogg, IT, and M. Picker. Thank you so much, Indigenous Treasures Super Chat. That was super. All right, looking at these two, we have 1960D. There's a variety of a 60D, large over small date. Yeah, it can also be on the date, yes. I always look for the double date on the 72s. So large date over small date, there'd be a small 60, a small 6 under the large 6 there. This one does not look like that. This is a 68 Philadelphia for the floating roof, and the Denver one, 68 Denver floating roof. Show us some good stuff here. 71s, 80s, 76, a lot of bicentennial stuff. 73s, all circulated. Nobody collected these. Some people collected them. There's a 72, 72D. Some of the 72Ds and S's also have some doubling on them, not as prominent, but they certainly are collectible as well. All right, another 72. Double die reverse 83. I've never found one. I really want one. All right, here we go. No doubling on the In God We Trust. No doubling on the date. No doubling on the Liberty. A&M not touching. That was not an issue back then. 92, 98, 99, 2000 it was. 75, 82, 80s, 70s, 63s, 69s. A lot of just copper. Paid 2.5 cents a piece for these. They're worth about 4 cents a piece now in copper value. What good does that do you when you can't move it? Here's another 82p. We'll take a look at that one. $1960, 65, 70, 69, 74, 81s, Canadian 1974, go Canada. 1960 Philadelphia. I can put that one in a holder. 73, 69S, got to look at that one for a double die. That's got some great value if you get a double die on that one. Tens of thousands of dollars. Never even seen one. It was rumored for many years, and it finally became a thing. Canadian copper up to 96. It's a 74 copper. Thank you, Rage Cage. Appreciate you being here. Looking for the double 69S. You can have an upside down S on this too. A lot of different things you get on a 69S. It's a solid 69S right there. All right. Put these back. We'll do them another day. 81, 82s. This is the remainder of another bag that we haven't gone through yet, right here. I'd bought, I think, a total of 6 of these bags with 5,000 coins each in them. So we still need to get through the rest of those. So got a box of sports cards from Brian that we haven't finished going through. I was digging through some of the stack over here and found that. Do that on a different, oh, here's another 72. Let's take a peek. Double rim, but no doubling on the date or In God We Trust. So the old mint sets is where you can find some really nice circulated coins for certification if you find some mint sets that haven't been picked through. There's people out there that still have mint sets that are in unopened packages, and those get real premium. How much is a bag and where do you buy them? These were $157 a bag, and I got them a year ago from a guy who had a warehouse full of them, and we've pulled out some really good stuff from them. Lots of wheat pennies, lots of that stuff, but I don't know if he's still out there. But you can buy, let's see what they're going for now. If we go on eBay, where are you at? eBay. Let's go to 5,000 copper pennies. $50 bank of Lincoln pennies, copper and zinc. So that's, yeah, no. Here we go. Wheat pennies up to $480. 5,000 copper penny boxes, 100 rolls. So for 100 rolls, they want $249 right there. So that's up $100 almost from what I paid. 5,000, you can bid on this one. It'll go pretty high. Here's 59 to 82, 5,000 pennies for $217. $250. 10,000 €1 cent, huh? Those are euros? That might be fun. Canadian pennies. British copper 1 pennies. Bulk. A bag of 5,000 pennies. Wheat cents, $700. $50 bag of, okay, this is the one right here, but this, oh no, this is not him because this is just any pennies. So just for $50 in pennies. What about the $500 bag you had? Was that your first? Yeah, that was the first time I ever bought from that person. I did order a second one, which should be here in the next couple days, and we'll see if the second one has anything in it. And then you guys can do whatever you want at that point. But yeah, it was the first time I ever did. Look at this, wheat cents possible. So they're lying to you. This person's doing it the wrong way. 5,000 wheat cent pennies, 1909, 1958, possible. So he's lying to you. He's tricking you. You're being tricked. All right? And I'm saying it out loud because it's a freaking trick. Because when you go in here and look at it, are there wheat cents? Are they, I don't know. Are they wheat cents? For $64? 6 bids, 21 hours left, 5,000 pennies? You got to read the thing. This product contains 5,000 circulated Lincoln wheat cents ranging from 09 to 58. All right, so that's legit. Why is it only $69? $18 shipping. Makes no sense. 77.77. Boom. How am I in the lead at $77 for $50 face value of pennies? Makes absolutely no sense. Let's see what happens with that one. Anyway. Good times, good times. Where did our things go? T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex. What's up, Melissa Bigelow? Have you heard the song? 1877 penny. That right there. You know what 1877 penny is worth? A lot. It's key dates. Standing Liberty quarter. Made them big back then, yes. That over there. That's more of those Standing Liberties. Boy, we're going through those quickly. Super chat from Braun on the PayPal. Stand by. Thank you, Braun. Going through a lot of those. What is this one? This more of those. And any others? Oh, the Buffalo. The Buffalo. Buffalo. Super chat. Yeah, these are copper ounces. Yes, they are. So this one's the Buffalo. This is the Standing Liberty quarter. This one is the Indian Head penny from 1877. These are copper 1 ounces. And this is a T-Rex. I gotta find the gator. Gator don't play. This gator right here could be gator. Oh, it's Buffalo. Where is gator? Oh, here we go. Here's the gator. I knew we had gator. There we go. All right. Super chat just came in. Stand by. Got the following people, courtesy of Real Bronze 03. Let's go with the following people. What's up, West C? Thank you. 2009 penny sets. I'm putting these together. In your opinion, what would be a good starting price? All or MS Unk? Boy, that's a tough call. $10? $10 maybe? Anyway, hold on. Let me do a couple things here. Let me get Braun taken care of here real quick. Keon, what are they selling? What are other people selling them for? I don't even know. All right, from Braun. Got McPuddin, McMell, Angie, Laura, Nate Dogg, BLB, there's Indigenous Treasure, Shri, Keon, Stephanie, BDPS, LVPE, CRC, English Pool. There is Mrs. Cash. Selling 4 PCGS MS69 Lincoln cents for 75 cents. Or 2009. Oh, okay. For $75. Mrs. Cash, Sirloon, the baby, Georgie, Royce, Ashley, Alexis, Stripper, Extraordinaire, Mountain Billy, Deadpool, Firefly, and Turtle Pays. Thank you, Braun, for the super chat. Very nice. Very nice. Let me see here if I can pull up what the 2009 sets are selling for. Are they the zinc or are they copper? That's the other question, because there is the copper cents from that year. If we go to 2009 penny set. Here's $4.49. Here's $9.97. 3 complete bicentennial P&D. $3.25, $5, $8.99, $10.99 for that one. Free delivery. $7.29, $9.95, $11, $10.68, $55. Pre-owned. What? They look like they got wet. They get wet, or is that a shadow? It's moisture, isn't it? Look at that. They spilled some oil or something on it. Interesting. Yeah, so here's the copper ones. Yeah, $10 looks like the going price. Here's a set of the PCGS MS67 red. What's this one here? This is the 2009 Lincoln set, uncirculated set of 8 coins for $3.54 plus $1.04. We'll buy 10 of them. There we go. Give those away. All right, all right. These guys back over here so I can put the computer on it. Some of the coins we found today. Buffalo, alligator. I should have memorized most of this stuff by now. It's got tape on it. Comes right off, like masking tape. Bicentennial, 1976. And then we had our good friend Hector Martinez. What's up, Wes? What is the Coach is Epic? Wes, okay. 1977D. Tape toner. I'm going to put this one in here like this. And this one right here, 1977 Denver. It's also available tonight. There we go. 10 people. You got it, Wes. Min pick. Keon. Let's see. Casey. Pridgeon. There's Chris Hansen. Wild Thing. Laura R. Stephanie. That's me. Michael Rose. Very cool. Awesomeness. All right, let's go with, is there any people that are channel subscribers only? Let me grab your names real quick here. Thank you for the eagle. Let's go to customization, subscriber only. There we go. If you're a channel subscriber only, what was the year of the last Ike dollar that I just filled out the holder for? Type it in. If you're a channel subscriber only, I just filled out 2 Ike dollars and I wrote down the dates, but what was the last one I just wrote down? Wild Thing. Got you. Subscribers only. You're a member, Richard, so you're already on the wheel multiple times. BMTX. There we go. West C. And Tim Evans, close. Close. Within 5 years. Chris Hansen, we'll give it to you since you're looking at the one right there. Danielle Bauer, DANIELLEBAUER. We'll get you on there. Good to see a new person. We got Mr. Patterson. Tim Evans. If you're a channel member, this is for non-members only. Old Painter. We'll put Mama on there, Mima. Mima Malaya. M-A-L-E-Y-A, because you guys are new. Just TV, how you doing? Yep, you redid it. Got you, Tim Evans. Miss Melissa Bigelow. Got you. All right, very cool. Lots of people. Lots of names, lots of stuff. He's out of the way. Wheels are spinning. Mountain Billy, Minnesota Picker. It's me. It's me. Mountain Billy, Minnesota Picker. It's a me. It's a me. Of these shenanigans and tomfoolery that we had presented, which one would you care for? The W's are not available. There will be a W at the end for the final drawing, but currently not available. Got your phone back, nice. Important. Mountain Billy. Gonna use our new Belly Love sheets today. These are from Belly Love. No Mountain Billy tonight, Minnesota Picker. You're next, Minnesota Picker. Coach, if I was to win, could I get 2 T-Rexes for my 2 grandsons? Yes, you can. In fact, Hector, we're going to fix it, so stick around. You're going to win anyway. Yes, please do not use terms that will get me in trouble, please. I don't have a copper jackalope. I have the coppers that we showed earlier. I don't have a jackalope. We have T-Rex, the Penny, the Standing Liberty, the Buffalo, and the Alligator. Yeah, please don't use the words that gets me in trouble. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico quarter. Puerto Rico, right here. This is the satin finish uncirculated quarter from Puerto Rico from the mint set. Only 500,000+ of those were made. Minnesota Picker. Minnesota picked. Thank you, Belly Love, for the paper. And the taper. There we go. Very nice. All right. You know what? You know what we didn't do? We didn't Diana double dip a second time. Diana double dip time. The second Diana double dip time coming up. Let's grab wheel number 2 and double dip it. Allegedly. There we go. Diana double dipping second time. Wheel number 2. Over to wheel number 4. Double dip, double dip. Sing it to yourself at home. Diana double dip. Boom, baby. Double dip, double dip. Double dip, double dip. Eventually, whenever you're ready. There we go. All right, double dipped. Here we go. Spin the wheels. Spinning the wheels. Wheels are spinning. The Black Underground. Joey Brown, Christina Ramsey, and BLBR. Come on down. The Black Underground. Joey Brown. Christina Ramsey, BLBR. Come on down. Is Joey here? Give it to Joey. Are you here? Is Joey here? The spewing picture? You mean the troll? You want the troll? Be a 1941 Mercury dime for Joey Brown. There it is, 1941 Mercury dime. It's a troll. What do you think it was? Holy cow. It's a troll. My goodness. Is Christina Ramsey here? Christina Ramsey, are you here? Belly Love, are you here? Come in, Belly Love. Belly Love, what would you like? And Barbara L. Bar Rose, too. The T-Rex, you got it. Belly Love. Is Barbara L. Bar Rose here? She went to bed. All right. Very cool. All right, 1 second here. Do another Diana double dip. Stand by. I got to do a Diana double dip. Wheel number 5. Wheel number 5. Diana double dipping right now. You guys can look at this coin. This one's available now too. I just found this one. The Yosemite P 2010. All right, here we go. Let's do a spin. Our next spin is Hector Martinez. Hector Martinez, would you like 2 T-Rex coins? Congratulations, Hector Martinez. Congratulations, you're a winner. 2 T-Rex coins for Hector Martinez. Congratulations, you're a winner. Amazing. That was the next prize, and it happened to be Hector. Wow, congratulations, Hector. Let me get those set up for you here. What a victory. Very nice. All right, let's give away a W quarter. Who would like to win a W quarter? Anybody? The winner can choose between the Tall Grass or the Weir Farm. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to have our final wheel, which may or may not be the final wheel, of contestants, and we'll have a spin-off. Just found this in a roll of quarters. Oh, cool. What is that? That's a... Is that Greek? Just found it in a roll of quarters, he said. I think it's Greek. Very cool. All right, here we go. Let's fill up the page here with 20 names. The chance to win a W quarter. Gary McCord, are you here? Paul S. is here. Melody is here. Rage Cage, are you still here? And Ashley. Thank you, Belly Love. Gary McCord, are you here? Ashley or Rage Cage, are you here? Let me know. Here we go. Got 2 so far. RBO3. Keon. Nate Dogg. And Gabe. Florida Loon News or Beach All Day Guy, are you here? What's up, Mo Butter? One per. One per. Thank you, Hector. Dewey J, Nate Dogg again. Sarah, Love and Life, and Kathy Keith. Love and Life, you were here. Is Kathy Keith here? Sarah, are you here? Dewey J, are you here? Dewey J is here. Nice. Dewey J. Very nice. Sarah, Love and Life, Kathy Keith. Love and Life still here. Nice. Very cool. Spinning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 of our 20. Lazy Spring, Belly Loves, Nebby, Stephen P, and Nino Johnson. BLB is here. Nino is here. Nino, are you still here? Znebby, Stephen P, or Lazy Spring, are you here? Nino's here. Gotcha. Belly Love, you're here. Znebby, Lazy Spring, or Stephen P? Gotcha. Keon. Laura R. Uncle Cliff. The Duke, Keon, or Uncle Cliff? We'll put the Duke on here. I know the Duke's listening. Laura R, Uncle Cliff, and the Duke. Keon's already on, and Laura R is already on. Nice. Spin it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Eternal Revenue. Deadpool, Melody, and Marjorie. Melody's already on there. Is Margie here? And Eternal Revenue. Deadpool's here. Cool. Eternal Revenue is here. Very cool. Margie's still here. Very cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We need 5 more names. Here we go. Spinning the wheel. Spinning the wheel is Crystal K, Michael Thomas, Lori L, Minnesota Picker, and Stephanie. Crystal K, Michael Thomas, Lori L, Minnesota Picker, and Stephanie. Minnesota Pickers here. Stephanie. L'Oreal, are you here? There you are. Michael Thomas was here earlier, brand new. Won the contest we did. All right, no Crystal K. Need at least 2 more, up to 5 more. Here we go. 2 more, up to 5 more. Barbara L. Bar Rose, Big D. Margie, Big D, and Nate Dogg. Nope. It's a lot of D, yes. Wolf Metal Stacking, Mike Rose, Angie, Casey Pridgeon, and Nate Dogg again. So we got Wolf. Is Wolf here still? Mike Rose. Angie, and Casey. Michael Rose is here. Casey's here. Angie's here. Is Wolf here? He names probably like a kid with zits. There's Wolf Metal Stacking here. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Let's take wheel number 5. Must be present to win. Control copy. Delete it. Here we go. Paul S. Melody. RB03. Keon. Nate Dog. Love and Life. Dewey J. BLB. Nino. We got Mike Rose. Angie. Casey. Laura R. Uncle Cliff. Duke. Deadpool. Eternal Revenue. All right, here we go. Shuffle it. Spin it. Here we go. First spin. The Duke. The Duke. Congratulations, the Duke. The Duke. Second picker. Laura R. So Laura R, the Duke gets to pick between those two, but Laura R can pick between those two. The big D or the blank page. So we'll wait for the Duke to do the prize here, but Laura R, you can pick one of the two. The Duke. The Duke is dealing with me through the thing with the stuff over here, through the email. Got Laura R. Which one would you care for, the blank or the big D? Blank page. Awesome. How about a 1945 Winged Liberty, what do you call it? Mercury dime. Congratulations. Nice job, Laura R. And because you picked this, Big D gets this. We'll just give it to him. We'll wait for the Duke to pick. Stand by. We'll do a couple more drawings here. We'll just give this one to Big D. You guys don't even know what's in it. The Big D gets it, whatever it is. Air scissors. The best. There we go. Spinning the wheel. Wait for his decision over here. The Duke. So this is going to be for some of these guys. We got this one. Just TB. Lori L. Tanya Seidnor. Wild Thing. Deadpool. is Just TB here. Come in, Just TB, Lori L. The 80D SBA for L'Oreal, you got it. It's Tanya here. Wild Thing. Deadpool. No, it's what's up here, right here. I'm going to sneak in some 10 times points here in just a second. Probably. The Gator, that's not up here. This is at 95, 97, 2026 nickel, the Great Basin. Oh, we got the Gator. Got the Gator. We got the Gator. Yes, we did have the Gator. There it is right there. The Gator pick is right there. Good call. Wild Thing. There it is. Good charge. Or good charge. Good call. And then Deadpool. Come in, Deadpool. Or did you want the 23? If you want the 2023 or 2013, you let me know. Which one did you want? Wild Thing. Tell me which one you wanted. You said 2. Which one did you want? Wild Thing. The Gator. You got the Gator. Frank Thomas it is. Which Frank Thomas would you like? We got Frank 1, Frank 2, Frank 3, Frank 4. Frank 4, 3, 2, or 1. Which one would you care for? Number 4 it is. All right. All right, thank you all. We'll be back tomorrow for more. Tomorrow's Friday night, so Friday night will be a lot more fun because we get to start later and go later. And start packaging so we can get some of this stuff in the mail to you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all you do. And we will probably go play a little Shrek here because it's 10 times points. If I can get over there in the next several minutes. So look for that. Coming up live, Shrek in the next 30 minutes or so. We'll see you guys. Thank you. I'm going to shut this off quick so I can set it up. Bye-bye.